Yeah,
Swedish
Slox
and
is Swedish,
Slox.
man.
Team
Yeah.
Kill.
OG.
I believe these guys play like moderately often in. Is it New York? or
It's
New
been a
Jersey?
while.
Not anymore.
Okay, you would
yeah.
know, yeah.
Yeah, because we lost Nebs, so
Yeah.
now we don't really have like a
Man,
consistent
Cross,
like.
man.
Plus, Swedish is
I
out in
love
New Jersey.
Nebs.
Slox is in Connecticut. Like,
Yeah, but with Nebs, we used to have like at least our consistent monthlies called Apollo.
Yeah.
And yeah, we used to like everybody used to go and
Yeah.
everybody used to play. These guys used to team. Like
I went to
But-
like 5 tournaments there. I think like
Yeah, you
I
came
went to like
through,
Super
yeah.
Nebs and then like one of the Apollos.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think all of us can say, being like from whatever city we're from, there was always like one, like I guess, land center or one area that comes to mind of like the place where
That
really
region?
it really
Yeah.
bred
Yeah.
all the competitive spirit for that region. Like for Florida, it's, right now it's CFL SmackDown that Cobalt used to host. Now it got passed off.
Yeah.
But before that, it was Gigabits, and that's what literally like
Gigabits?
everyone, even
That's a
Mango came to
throwback.
that back in like 07.
yeah, I came through
That's a
too.
super throwback.
And I'm
Oh,
sure
okay.
NorCal, where you're from, Brandon, I'm sure you guys had like one area that was like your big monthly or something like that.
Man, what was ours? We had a
SoCal
lot.
a ton, but
I think one like.
About
I think
Foundry.
Quackfest was important at the time, and then obviously the Foundry.
Foundry.
I think that changed the idea of Smashers that whole era.
I think,
Like just the whole bar tournament thing.
Yeah.
like-
Yeah.
And then SSS got always like 5, 6K, even 10K viewers sometimes. So it was like the
Yeah.
perfect local.
That's just it. Well, that's SoCal. Most of all that, like NorCal's, the locals are always scattered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always scattered. But
And-
we've had historic, like
Rishi, y'all had
stuff.
Xanadu, right?
Xanadu.
For the longest
Still
time.
do.
Xanadu
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the cave.
The Cave
Are the MDVA
currently, yeah.
hotspots.
Back
The
in
new
the day, it was
Xanadu
like
is
C3.
so nice.
New Xanadu
man.
is sick.
I want to
It's
go. I
so
haven't been
sick.
It's
Yo.
dope.
You have to come.
Yeah,
through.
everybody has their crazy. I think, man, I'm trying to think now. I think NorCal's hotspots are right now are Gator Games.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Maid. Maid's like a low key, but it's like a little hotspot.
But yeah, shout outs to whoever the people that run those events.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Literally
Shouts to
crazy.
everybody involved, man. Cause
Unsung heroes.
those weeklies are important, man. For sure.
Yeah, what
like
sucks
everywhere.
is that we started to bring back like our monthlies, like
Yeah.
the Apollos and stuff, and we had a venue, but now we can't host there anymore. Like it just
Oh,
happened, like we
damn.
can't host there no
That
more.
sucks.
So, like we have Nebs, but it's like maybe once a month, once every
At
2
a-
months
at a bar.
At a bar,
Yeah.
and it's so small. There's
Yeah.
like barely any space. Like
Just sit on stools.
I feel
people
like if you,
barely go.
if
I went
you
to
and,
one, I just went on
If you
DK.
and Aziz work together, you guys might be able to like figure something out together. Maybe like see what kind of people you know, look for venues. Because when it comes to hosting events, yeah, obviously having a land is nice, but sometimes you have like churches that are willing to give you like the area for like a small fee every single time, or even someone's like a warehouse
Let
someone
me tell
owns.
you
never know.
about small fees in Manhattan.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna
Yeah, Manhattan is pretty rough to find a
Nah, I
good
feel
venue.
you on that. Man.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we could find something eventually. But
yeah.
Well, luckily New York has hella good transit in terms of getting from place to place.
oh
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty easy. Yeah.
They also did like a little Red Bull event at I forget the name of the place, but it was like it's a bar that hosts fighting game events like every week.
Oh my
In New
God, what
York?
is it? Mash Fest? You talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mash Fest is the name of the event.
I
yeah.
think so.
Yeah, Mash Fest happens like every
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And we did a Friday melee thing there when Pup came up. Or
Yeah, that was nice.
Support your local scenes, guys.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
thing.
they actually died at the same time.
Net play is kind of destroyed the New York scene. But more on that later. Here we
More on
go.
that later.
Teammates fighting. Swedish versus Slox.
What an opening!
Yo, DJ, you know their history, like set wise, between these two?
Swedish usually on top.
Yeah.
These sets, yeah.
You know, honestly, Slox is looking pretty good.
Yeah, I was
this
about to say, does Slox win every now and then, or has he beaten him before?
He's beaten him before. It's been a while though. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Swedish usually gets the majority of the wins.
DJ, be honest. Do you ever just call him Slox for fun?
Schlock? Oh, sometimes.
Oh, that's
Hey.
That's godlike.
Oh, ooh. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes Slox is kind of like a hit or a miss because sometimes he has his bad days.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like just gives up. But when he's on fire, man,
Yeah, his
he's
procs is
almost
actually
unbeatable. Yeah.
crazy.
He's
Yeah,
actually
he's,
crazy.
Like, fast, kind of like aggro.
Mad
Like,
technical too.
Yeah.
Mad technical. Yep.
I know that's kind of a term we throw around
Okay.
often, but like, you see that wave dash turnaround up tilt?
Yo,
Yeah.
so all of y'all are from out east, so break this down to me. Tri-State is not New England, am I correct? Or is New England its own region?
You know, to this day, I have no idea.
It's just like
me
no one
neither.
knows.
I have no
I'm
fucking
not from out
No
we
one
there.
really
consider Connecticut part of tri-state.
Tri-state,
So it's like
yeah.
New York, New Jersey,
And Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Then what's
and
wrong?
So
like
then what about
Pennsylvania.
Philly?
That-
Isn't that
that's
Tri-State?
its own
I
thing.
think, right?
It's
its
not
own thing.
Tri-State?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
They have their own PR and
Oh,
all that
okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Respect. Shouts to Philly.
But then you got those like transcendental players who go between tri-state
Right.
and New York.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm New
Jersey, and
England,
just
but I'm
confuse
in
the hell out
New
of
York
everyone.
right now.
Yeah.
But yo,
So
wait,
we just call our PR the NYC PR because it's like
Yeah.
whoever in the vicinity comes to tournaments
York.
in New York.
Yeah, because
Makes
Connecticut
sense.
players usually come through to New York.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
stuff,
I
It's
miss
like Eddie Mexico getting ranked in SoCal.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
yeah, you know.
I miss like the old Smash Boards days.
Wow.
It was you guys were Atlantic North, the whole thing, just all together.
Yeah.
And then the Dirty
Yeah.
South.
Everyone had their region or crew page.
And there's always that one shit talk page, just like
Yeah.
that was good times.
Dude, I'm learning about the East Coast, the OG East Coast slowly.
I grab the ledge.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah. Up anything.
Down tilt, up tilt, up smash.
Just put them up there.
Slox got a sizable lead.
Yeah, this is
though,
actually a
man.
super healthy lead right now.
Yeah.
I'm wondering about Swedish's mental state because I did see him on Twitter say he wasn't sure if it was his controller or his pressure that's getting to him.
He keeps turning it. Yeah, but
I saw him change it
he
to
changed it
Zelda
to Zelda
twice.
like a good 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what's up with that?
I definitely gotta admit, being like, you know, I've been to like I guess 6 summits at this point, and like obviously nationals. There's a very different feeling between like being in front of a huge, you know, giant crowd on the stage versus like having this like very small room feel, very like private feel to it.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah.
You would think some players, like obviously the majority of people, are like, oh, it's less pressure, less people. But for some people, they almost feed off the crowd's energy and they take advantage of the other player having more pressure.
Yeah.
So I feel like Swedish is definitely the one who performs so well with all these crowds because everyone goes crazy for him. And you know, when he was playing against Armada, when he takes a player to game 5 and it's really close, he just is that kind of person. So I can see like why this format might not be the best for him.
That and like, you know, usually like with the small crowds,
He's dead.
with the small crowds, you know, like everybody cheering too. You know, like Swedish just knows. So like that could probably get to him too, as opposed to when people are in the crowd, you don't know who's cheering for who at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so who knows? It all adds up. But Slox
you
is
know,
looking.
when you get to these house tournaments, it's all about the game.
Oh.
It's just
Yeah,
the game.
that's true.
That's all you got.
Okay.
Oh, but Swedish is like, yo,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
right,
he's
Rashid,
out here.
and that's what I'm doing.
That's
Play my
right.
game.
It's like the first 4 minutes of that match didn't even matter.
Yeah.
Back to square one.
They've been playing a lot of neutral too,
Yeah.
just like.
Oh, they both messed up.
Even a dash tech there would have been so good.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, surprising it
I thought
didn't
he was
dare.
gonna up smash that.
Oh, Slox is fighting.
Slox actually to slow down right now. Yeah.
Oh, no, don't go near the ledge versus
Getting shield grabbed.
That's what I meant. Like
dash attack. Oh,
Swedish, like finally caught
eventually
those
gonna
tempo.
do it. There it is.
Needles? No, needles.
Wow, he was so brave.
That was actually brave.
Did not even ledge dash. He's
Oh
like,
my
you're not
good-
going to touch me. You're going to say shit
Oh,
gets a
okay, let's see the DI.
Oh.
Oh, he
Come
tried to
on, shine
run.
him, please.
Yeah.
It should be it.
Smash.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll take that
The
weekend.
roundhouse.
My man
Cartwheel
Slox looks
Because
up
of
to the
course
skies.
Fox has something like
Yeah.
that. Of course.
I feel like even ranking wise right now, this would be a pretty big upset if Slox took this. I think Swedish
no,
is like
for
what, maybe top 15 at this
Yeah,
point.
top
And
15.
Yeah.
Slox like I'm not sure where he is, like 40 maybe, top 50, top 40.
Because he's been going to
Top
like
40,
locals
yeah,
and stuff like that.
He's
but
definitely active.
yeah, but he hasn't really been like traveling to like big tournaments.
Yeah, we haven't
and
seen
all
him in
that.
many majors.
Yeah, I
this
haven't
year.
seen him in a minute.
Yeah.
I remember that one Big House 7, he got
ninth
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went ham. That's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of Summit, because like you get this huge like level up being here, because it's the
Yeah.
whole week, 5 days of just playing amazing players.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you play either. Like everybody's
Yeah.
like fuego. It's kind of crazy.
That's always like an interesting topic to me because like some players, like everyone improves at different rates,
Yeah,
but like no matter who you are, you're not like in terms of raw improvement, you're not going to improve as much as Zane is this weekend. you know what I mean? like he's gonna get better.
On the outside I laugh, on the inside. Because I know it's true.
What a first stock from Slox, though.
And yeah, man, I guess Fountain. Yeah, that's a good pick.
Can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, where else does he go? Right?
Shield grab.
Sheik doesn't really counterpick Fox.
Yeah. Yeah, low-key.
Oh.
Yeah, try to wave dash back, go back to ledge, and then perfect ledge dash, bro.
Yeah.
The momentum.
Oh,
Schleich? Yeah, she got a Schleich.
That was sick. Oh, I wish he gone for up tilt instead of shine
Yeah.
there. Could've
I'm
carried
going
the
to
combo.
make a DJ Nintendo soundboard and just have 4x4 button layout of slice. Every button is slice.
Yeah, a lot of characters have the
Oh,
sound.
did you see that?
And
He
one
did
for
the
Slox,
dash
obviously.
back, shield drop back there. That was sick.
Ooh, dash dance bait.
Nice.
Dude, dash dance is so like good.
I think he's living. I think I'm wrong.
It's non-committal, but it does so much.
It's crazy because we have like the dash dance, and then other fighting games we have like the shimmy.
Shimmy.
Yeah, shimmy, footsies, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, there's footsies and shimmies
Well,
here
yeah,
too,
yeah,
but
that's
Yeah.
true. It's
Yeah,
different.
but-
It's different. I get, yeah.
yeah. But dash dance is like our usual thing to
Yeah.
bait somebody out into doing
Yeah.
something.
It's definitely the
Yeah.
go-to for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, short
that
hop up
whip.
there. Oh, could have did a short hop nair to continue that. But
oh, okay.
Tried to
Slox.
waveland
That
in.
was like some Falco, like waveland in shine.
Yeah.
This guy's a duking it.
I haven't seen no down tilts
Oh,
from
that was
Slox.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh, Swedish drops it.
He
Yeah.
definitely meant to go.
Man,
to
he
left
got
there.
her number, and then like she texted him, and he just didn't answer. He didn't know what to say. He left her hanging.
Yeah. They were like, yeah, we have to wait like 2 days, right?
Yeah,
to
he
apply.
left her on red so fast.
I was with Swedish on that F tilt. I was like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Why did he call me back?
Left them on the scene. So disrespectful.
Right. All right, Slox on his last stock. Oh, baited that grab, but
It's been a lot of times where Slox goes in with like a nair shine, and then Swedish just rolls out of it. So hopefully Slox starts seeing that.
He dead?
No, he didn't DI.
He must
What?
have messed up that DI.
Yeah.
There's
He
no
didn't
way.
DI. He should've
even,
looked.
even with the little charge, like,
Yeah.
that's a little
It
questionable.
might have been
I
like
found
because he rolled to the edge of the platform.
Yeah, it's the
never
second
looked
highest
at
ceiling out of the
Yeah.
neutral stage.
Yeah.
So.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That little shield.
no.
No. Okay, he gets very lucky.
we all said, oh no!
oh,
the shine. That's
You
it.
hate to see that happen.
Wow.
Damn.
Even Swedish don't. I never see Swedish shake his head on, so I'm like, man. But that one, I feel you, dog. I'd be mad.
Commanding lead in the set 2-0?
Yeah.
I think the issue is Swedish doesn't have his sunglasses on.
I wear my
If Swedish takes this game, he has to win on
FT. or
FT
Stadium.
Stadium or
Pokemon.
Yoshi's.
I know you can take her anywhere.
anywhere, really.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
he can definitely do. I mean, he's
Yeah,
like, he's
for
done
sure.
that many times.
Even Battlefield is like,
Ooh,
Don't
I don't
forget,
agree with that
like,
up
he,
smash. A little bit
just-
greedy.
He just wailed it out.
I was about to say, don't forget, Swedish is a world-class Sheik. And then he stood there and charged up smash for like 3 seconds. He still got that, though.
hey, this man beat Armada, man. We got to put some respect on
That's
him,
right.
man.
He made Armada retire.
Oh,
Hey, I didn't say it, bro.
Armada, we're sorry.
Yeah, I didn't say it.
Come back.
Yeah,
Have
we're
fun
We
at
did
Ultimate,
you,
bro.
Armada.
I think for such a consistent player, we're not really seeing what we expect from Swedish today. Like, he's been dropping a lot of stuff. He seemed a little shaky in general.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
usually he's
Yeah.
like the definition of consistency.
Yeah,
Especially
that's
when he
true.
goes for his tech chases, because he's usually one of those sheiks that literally will 0 to death you off
Yeah.
of it. And yeah, we really
I would
haven't
say,
seen-
like, given this format, like, that's going to happen to, like, one of these, like, 4 players who's normally really good because, like, every player here is, like, really good in some sort of way.
Right.
So it just happened to be Swedish in this row.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much bracket dependent in a lot of reasons, too.
Yeah, I agree.
Look at these nairs.
All right.
Cooking.
looking a little bit like Hacks, because Hacks is all about
Actually,
those
yeah.
pivot nairs.
Yeah. The like frame 1 nair where your short hop goes shorter.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Brox is broken.
What?
What?
He held down.
Did
after
he
the
have
shot.
to hold
He
on?
must have.
Yeah.
That's a horrible
Wait,
flip.
what?
That's it.
Oh.
Can you hold down that early and
Oh,
die?
that timing.
Oh,
wow,
I like
that
the trade.
was amazing.
I like the trade.
All right, next chapter.
Alright.
That was just...
Well, I'm still on that side B.
What was that?
Oh, oof. Oh, spot dodge.
Oh, that chase.
Okay, upper.
Yeah,
Wow, straight
crouch
up.
Lets it rip.
cancel,
That was a call out for sure.
So set you free.
Oh, another
Up
shield
air,
smash.
another one. He's not reading Slox's jumps. he like jumps fade back. He could probably hard call it out maybe.
Yeah.
He
To
really
speak
wanted to.
on Swedish's consistency, I've never seen him lose this kind of situation.
Yeah.
Like the 2 stock low percent. Like he
Nice.
always closes out.
Tech in place. No.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, there it is.
Glad you
Back
did tech in
air.
place, bro.
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
the pace of this game felt so different from the last 2 games.
Exactly.
Like
A lot
Swedish
faster.
standing in center and picking when he wants to play a mix-up.
I think he's like getting more. He's like remembering now what Slox is like from all the times they've played.
Yeah.
What do you think Slox would kind of pick in this case?
FD or
Probably
Stadium.
FD.
Yeah,
FD
I mean,
Stadium.
probably
FD is probably the strongest pick
Yeah.
by the book, but honestly, FD Stadium or Yoshi's are all good.
Personally, I've always been a Fox that I like going to Stadium fighting Sheik over
Yeah.
FD. Because I still like to have the 2 little platforms on the side.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really go wrong, though. between
Yeah, you
those
can't
two.
go wrong.
Yeah.
With transformations.
It depends on how clean you're feeling. If I'm feeling really clean, like we're going to FD.
Yeah.
You know.
Because sometimes the platforms and the stage changing could save me from like certain tech chases and stuff like that.
One thing that's I never seen anyone talk about is Yoshi's story. Obviously, it's a way smaller stage. There's less of a floor space. So if you are getting tech chase grabbed, like she can only do it like what, twice, maybe 3 times on that stage. So like, that's why another.
Yeah.
Not expect this one.
But it also means that it takes fewer iterations to pull you to the
Yeah.
ledge.
And then you're off stage at
Yeah.
like low percent.
Right,
Sheik
right.
is so good at like gimping Fox.
He's
It's
in
double
Dreamland.
This
Wait,
is good
what?
too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. That's
this
for
is
sure.
it's just like neutral.
Yeah,
Right,
it's neutral.
yeah.
Yeah. I have the speed.
Yeah.
Because
Weird
he hasn't really been
counterpick.
losing lasers, so
Yeah.
he's kind of just been bulldozing his way in.
Yeah, this has to just be like a stylistic pick.
Yeah, this is like a super stage
and he
personal
probably
preference.
he probably has context on Swedish, right? If their team, they've obviously played each other.
Yeah,
enough.
maybe he's tried FD and
Yeah.
Stadium in the past and got blown up, so.
But
Yeah.
Swedish usually counterpicks the stage when he fights Foxes. So
Right.
I don't know. Maybe it's a personal
Strange
preference
pick.
type of
Yeah,
thing.
it must
Good
be.
read. One more. Oh, the soft
It
hit.
must be like, you know,
And he's
Another
gonna get
one
it.
and
He's gonna
another
get this
one.
one.
Oh!
you
It's
gotta
funny
get
because that was the easiest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, he's frustrated. That
Oh
was,
yeah, my man.
That's actually a really, really bad whiff.
Yeah.
Oh, he called that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought he might
It's
start
looking like it's
shiny.
gonna get the stock here. Let's see.
Oh,
man.
no!
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Dropped
Start
edge guards from
opportunity.
Swedish.
man.
So uncharacteristic.
He needs a deep breath right now, just like.
Oh, he could have
wow.
kept doing it.
Yeah,
he
don't
could have kept
tilt.
up tilting.
At least one more, yeah.
When you have a lot of flubs like this, you have to let them go.
Yeah.
You
sure.
have
Yeah.
to. You have to say like
That was it's in the
the
past.
the only good outcomes for this is if I just play my
See
best
ya.
moving forward. Like
Yeah,
you
that's all
can't
you
get
can
caught
do.
up on the mistakes that you've already made.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. It's
You can still win this set.
But trust me, in the heat of the moment, that's so much harder,
Of
bro.
course.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Easier
that's a
said than
skill.
done.
Yeah, that's a
That's
skill.
a skill
I
you have
agree.
to develop.
Yeah.
Yeah, over time.
Oh, try to sweet spot the
Oh,
ledge
wait,
with
that
the
was
Beautiful
Oh.
back air.
Oh.
I cannot believe that needle missed.
Yeah.
Such a clutch needle.
That looked like a perfect needle.
Oh, nice drill right there.
Ooh.
Nice. No
Wait,
jump.
that's a stock. Wow.
Yeah, just like that.
Slox
Wow.
locked in.
Yeah.
I've seen no expressions from his face other than like, yo, I'm trying to get this done.
Yeah, he's out here.
Yeah.
Swedish, on the other hand, definitely looking a little flustered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just that one edge guard in the very beginning.
Yeah, I think he's still a little shook off that.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, these needles are just barely missing.
Oh.
I love
Almost
drill
could've done it
reset
again.
in this matchup, by the way. It's so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
just keep
damn.
doing it. Oh, he could convert harder than that. He could do
Up
up tilt,
B,
up tilt,
yeah.
back air, get him off
Nice.
stage.
There we go.
Okay, all of that being said, like this is really close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
still
for
by
sure.
all that.
Yeah.
This feels like a Game 5 set, but I don't know if Swedish's nerves are going to or his frustration rather is going to affect it and close out this game.
Oh man, no
All right,
punish.
hot take. If Swedish wins this game, he wins the set.
He has to win the stock
think
to
that's
win
an
this game. I think.
A very lukewarm take, right in the middle.
I think
Depending where Slox goes, because I'm like still surprised he went
Yeah,
Dreamland.
if he goes FD or Stadium, I think he'll have a better time.
Because this is not a bad pick, but it's like you had FD
Oh.
and
Yeah, he had the chance to go to one of those
Terrible
twice.
DI.
Now, Chill, do you
I
know?
think he thought he was going to upset.
Yeah.
That was really
so one
smart
more
by
stock
Slox,
here
actually.
for Slox.
Oh,
Oh,
He could have gone for
Oh.
another upper.
He could have up aired again. if
Yeah.
I had him up.
Upper.
Yeah.
that was
Very
sick.
nice. Oh, okay. Ends it early, just going for the throwback here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slox playing smooth though.
A lot of a good percent, 50%.
Yeah.
I love that spacing on the down tilt because
Yeah.
she can't punish
She
that.
is.
Yeah,
Can't
nah.
do anything
And then
about
she's
that.
at the perfect percent where if you connect the down tilt, you could get a combo off of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, Slox.
Oh,
Yeah.
smash.
just gets it, that's it.
That's
Yeah.
it. With the 69%.
Yeah.
Slox.
With the
Fox
69.
taking it
Yeah.
3-1. The Swedish
3-1.
going 0-3 on the day, and it's gonna be a very low seed.
You know
but
what
he's
though?
still
He's
living.
still in.
Probably
Still
still
in, yeah.
Still in.
That's the beauty of Summits. Like, we're watching
Yeah.
all these high-level matches, and, you know, people be going to losers. But
Bracket
I'm like,
hasn't
oh,
even
yeah.
started.
Bracket hasn't
Yeah,
started.
the bracket.
Yeah.
That's maybe like the fourth biggest upset of the day, I would think, behind like Aleph and Wizzy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bananas.
Yeah, because they haven't fought in a while,
Yeah.
but historically, Swedish has more wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Slox.
Oh yeah, and speaking of Leffen Wizzy, I wanted to correct myself from earlier.
Yeah.
Wizzy definitely did beat Leffen at DreamHack Winter.
Yeah, Sweden, right?
Yeah,
2016?
about that.
This-
2017. It was
last year or
Leffen
this
won
year?
in winners, and then Wizzy won
One
in
in losers, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
KO'd him,
Yeah.
Damn.
actually.
Thanks, Chillin'.
So,
All right, I'm gonna go start preparing for.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Good
Good
luck.
All right,
Thanks,
man.
guys.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Thanks
Rishi
for coming
versus
through on the couch.
Is it cool if I? Are you gonna hop on?
Coming up shortly.
Either way. It's hard to.
Yo, your set was crazy, bro.
Your set was actually
It's
ridiculous.
like-
That was OD.
Yeah, it was definitely.
That was
ridiculous.
OD. That was OD. What's up? We got
Got
the
some
box
ODs
next
in the
to me. What's
chat,
up,
man.
bro? How you living, bro?
What up?
What's up, man?
What's up?
man?
What's up?
Good stuff
Coming
against Shiz.
So, how did you feel? Because it was game 4. You were like at 167% down 2 stocks.
What was going through your mind?
What was
Mike?
going through your mind
up?
right
Literally don't even remember. Like I just tweeted that someone told me I hit like 4 ledge dashes.
Yeah, you
That
We
was
were
like-
talking about that.
I
Yeah.
don't even remember it.
We were like, yo, he's at 167 his last stock
Yeah.
to end the set, and he still went for the $10 million ledge dash 4 times.
Yeah.
Kalindi, I don't know, like historically, you've had a long, like, standing, like, idea of what the Fox Falco matchup was like. You've had a lot of like, memes about hitting Falco and stuff.
Yeah.
Compared to like what your past stuff was and good at and what it is now, what would you say is like the biggest change that you've made in that matchup in order to like finally succeed in it?
It's definitely mentality. Playing Ginger a lot definitely helped a lot. Also made me feel bad because like I was beating Ginger while I was complaining about the matchup.
That's how I know you're a top player.
He started getting pissed. And I was like, dude, maybe this matchup isn't that bad. Like, and even like right now, I believe like it's my favorite matchup in the game.
Oh, nice.
I also believe Fox slightly wins,
Okay.
and I don't know. It's just so fun to play. It's hard, but
It's a
like
great matchup.
It is fun to play.
Fox can touch Falco and like kill him.
I see.
Yeah, both of them.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
What would you guys say, like, apart from Dittos, is the closest matchup in the entire game?
Closest
Mars
matchup.
Falcon
Closest?
is up there.
I think it's. I thought it was Fox Falco
It's
for a
like
while.
Fox, Falco, Sheik, Marth.
I think Sheik
Marth
actually
Falcon.
does better versus Marth
That's
than
up
Sheik
there.
does. I'm sorry, Sheik does better against Marth than Marth does against Sheik in general. That's but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, closest.
I guess it
I
is
would,
a close
I would say
one.
Marth Falcon, honestly.
Yeah, Marth Falcon.
That's up there.
Falco's chic sometimes too.
Yeah, I think Falco has the edge on
Yeah.
that.
I think Sheik has slight
But I
edge.
think
really?
Sheik wins, but that's just
I think
bias.
Falco beat Sheik.
Yeah.
The reason
That's
I
just
think
me.
Sheik,
Well, that's proof it's close. We're all
Sheik
different.
slightly wins is because Sheik's out of shield game like rivals Fox's out of shield game
Okay,
when it
that's
comes
true.
to against Falco. Falco
And
really
it's
can't
too
get
quick. And like if you're like at a mid%, you
Yeah.
get nair out of shield,
You
boom,
can,
tech
you
chase.
can nair out of shield. You can take laser forward tilt. Like Sheik has all the like right mix-ups to combat Falco.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to just like sit and shield and take all his mix-ups.
Damn, most even matchup. I feel like the most even matchup for real is a matchup that I've never even seen.
Bowser DK.
Yeah, something like that, bro.
Dude.
In my
Like-
opinion, Bowser wins.
No.
I was gonna say Samus Pikachu, but the crazy thing is Duck thinks Samus destroys Pikachu.
No.
and Axe
Oh, I
thinks
don't believe that.
Pikachu destroys Samus.
If you ask Plup and me, we would say that Ness Young Link is actually like 50.0, 50.0. Like, it's
I see
it's
that.
so even.
The
I
most
see it.
even matchup in the game, bro.
Great information
I
to
don't
know.
Yeah.
As far as top tiers, I guess Marth Falcon, but even still, like, I don't know.
We got
It's hard
we
to
got
say.
a great match coming
what
up.
about Marth?
versus Axe.
Oh, this
Marth
matchup right here. Can we talk
And-
about this?
The winner will be in winner's bracket for tomorrow. The
Wait, really?
loser.
Oh, it's
will
1-1.
be in
Oh,
loser.
yeah.
Oh,
This is for
wow.
this is for
So
the
this
bracket.
is essentially a bracket match,
They're
right?
they're,
Yeah,
playing-
it's
they're playing
definitely
for
a
bracket immunity right now for sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now,
Oh,
right.
well,
Coming up-
Apparently, the gods have spoken, and we have been blessed with a break. But we'll be right back with some more Mango and Axe. Hey, Summit 7. Let's go.